Hello, friends. I'm at Oak Hill Cemetery in Winterport, Maine, USA. One of my favorite cemeteries. It's very old, very historic. It's got about 4,500 burials or so. But I documented the whole thing on Find a Grave last year, and I happen to remember this family plot. So this is the family of Aaron Black, who was born 1815 in Sedgwick, Maine. He actually lived until 1878, so he was about 63 years old when he passed away. He was married twice. His first wife, Eleanor, is buried here. Her grave is in fairly rough shape. You can tell it's long since cracked in half and it's upside down, so the front of it would be on the ground. You can see a Bible on the top. Eleanor was born 1833. She died 1850, just 16 years old, 1 month shy of her 17th birthday. And Aaron was born way before her, so he was born 1815. She was born 1833. I believe his second wife, Sarah Colson, was born 1843, so he certainly trended toward marrying the younger women. He married Sarah a few years after Eleanor had passed. Eleanor and Aaron Black had one child, Jacob A., who's buried right here. His grave is in pretty good shape still. Son of Aaron and Eleanor Black, died March 5th of 1850. He died just a few months before his mother did. He was 5 months and 5 days. There's a long inscription on the front of his grave. It says, "Sleep on, sweet child. Thy parents' grief can never disturb thy sweet repose. For death's keen dart came like a thief, and nipped from the life's precious rose. The faithful tomb drew to its trust contains a charge to friends denied, to treasures up this choicest dust and guard decay with nature's pride." "For such is the kingdom of heaven," it says on this little Bible on the front. And actually, that's the first time I noticed that, so pretty interesting. But Find a Grave has Aaron Black listed as being buried here too. I'm not sure about that. I do know he died in 1878. I saw probate records in a newspaper on newspapers.com with his second wife, Sarah, as beneficiary. But I didn't see an actual death date, but I know it was 1878 that Aaron passed. Find a Grave has him listed as being buried here at Winterport Oak Hill Cemetery, but there's no marker for him and no marker for Sarah either, just Eleanor and Jacob. But there is plenty of room. The next stone isn't for another 10 feet or so. And that's Captain I.B. Dean, so that's a different family. Plenty of room here if Aaron is buried here, and even possibly Sarah, but we don't know for sure. I did search this whole cemetery last year and documented every grave that didn't already have an entry on Find a Grave. Took all the pictures. There was none for Aaron Black, so if Aaron Black is here, he's certainly buried here with his first wife and child, but wouldn't know the exact location of it. But still a pretty interesting case study of the Black family.